I will come. These houses are amazing. That we actually starving and stuff.
Exactly,
This
bro.
is
We're not
crazy.
starving in
We're
Africa,
not.
bro. We have water, bro.
There is something that is a narrative that the news
Exactly.
puts out there, but
the nature is number one. The nature is number one, and
yes.
you see, nature brings us closer to God,
Amen.
meaning that we get closer with ourselves.
Amen.
So if you want to find out about yourself, get closer to nature.
Amen.
Akright is the place, bro.
this is when you're coming from Kampala. This is Entebbe Road, the old Entebbe Road. This is when you're coming from Kampala. And then you go, this is when you're going to Entebbe. So off here around Namlanda, you branch off to Akright. It's Akright city. When you're branching off, this is what you see. And then you enter this side. This is Bwebaja Namlanda, Entebbe Road. Then you branch off from here, Akright, and then you proceed this side. Yeah. Hey guys, what's up? How are you guys? Hope you're okay. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, depending on wherever you're watching this video from. Just want to say hi, how are you, and welcome to my channel, my YouTube channel. My name is Mugisha, and I'm here in Akright City. If you're watching this video or watching this channel for the very first time, please do me a favor, subscribe, like, share all this content that you find on this YouTube, because when you do that, I get encouraged to do all these more new videos for you. And if you're a returning subscriber, you know what it is. Thank you so much. You're the best, because whenever you do this, you push me to do more and more of these videos. So I love you. Thank you so much for clicking. Thank you so much for clicking on my channel, and thank you for always coming back to watch my content. I'm a little bit breathless because I was climbing a hill down there, so that's why I'm a little bit out of breath, but I'll be okay. But I'm thanking you, all returning subscribers. I love you. Thank you so very much. So today we're in Akright. It is a place where politicians hide. Politicians and the super rich. This is where they build their mega mansions and then they hide away from us. Okay, today we are invading them. They don't like cameras. Each and every house here has a camera, so I'm literally risking, because somebody can just come out and ask me why I'm filming their homes or whatever. I'll try not to invade people's privacies, but I'll try to sort of invade their outside privacy. I'll try as much as possible not to invade their privacy, but still I would love to show you some of the good things that are happening in Uganda, like the mega mansions are being built in Africa, and people think that, normally have that feeling that Africa is sort of like a jungle, and I would love to show you that we have mansions that are actually better than, or even better than some of those ones abroad. You understand? This is where the super rich lives. This is where the super rich hide, all covered up in their fences. But let's invade them a little bit, okay? Let's do that. Let's break a little bit of the law, okay? By invading their privacy, okay? So welcome. This is Mugisha, and I'll take you from now. First, I'll start from here. So when you see these plots like these are plots where they're waiting for building, plots waiting for their owners. Owners of these plots are just waiting to build. This is Gembe Rise. This is called Acacia Road, that one. But this one is the Diaspora Village. That's what they call it. The Diaspora Village. You see that? That. So this route that comes off the Akright Road goes down. That is Bugembe Rise, goes down, and this is the Akright Village. I mean, sorry, the Diaspora Village. Diaspora meaning that this Akright city has portions. It differentiates. It has a way of categorizing people and owning their houses. I mean, and putting them into communities. You understand? So this side down the road, this is the Makamia Crescent. All this road goes and supplies the whole of the Diaspora Village. You understand? These are houses. This is a community that is the Ugandan community that lives abroad. This is where their houses are. This is where they build. This is the community that Akright City gave them. You understand? That is the community that Akright City gave them. So these houses are owned by Ugandans who live in the diaspora. By the diaspora, I mean like Ugandans who live in countries that are not in Uganda, like living in America, UK, and maybe South Africa, and all other countries. So this is their village. This is their community. You understand? On the part of Akright, this is their community. This is the area they gave them to build. If you're coming from the diaspora, you buy around this area. You understand? It's not an easy toll to own land in these places, because I think a small piece of land, a plot means but what I mean by a plot is normally 50 feet by 100 feet. So in this area, a plot of that kind is around 90 to 100 million. And when we're talking about that, is around $30,000. You're gonna see them major brand new houses, brand new modern mansions, actually. Okay, you're going to see them. Let me hurry up because it's becoming late, and I would love to capture all this place when the light is still there. See that, and see all that view. And there is still so many plots. All these are plots for people to buy. All these are plots for people to buy. It's a hilly area. The best the best of the views you can ever get. You understand? We have a Pepsi. Actually, there is a Pepsi company. You can take this route and find there's a Pepsi company over the expressway there. Most beautiful houses, modern. Africa is amazing. Seafoods, those are avocados, mangoes, I see oranges, I see guavas. There's cassava here. This is cassava. This is cassava. There is food everywhere. We are not starving, man. Most people tend to want to think that Africa we're starving. We're not starving, man. One thing for sure that you'll never find missing in most of these African countries is food. Food is everywhere. You literally find food in people's gardens, people's plots, and it's not bad for you to go and get something to eat if you're hungry and you don't have it. So when other people have it in plenty, okay? So yeah. Okay. Look at this house. It's sort of like a some sort of British super mansion. Look at that. Look at the windows. Oh man. This is gorgeous. So gorgeous. Look at that. I hope this camera really gives this place justice. It deserves justice because this is so good. This is so beautiful. See, in these communities, they have schools, they have their own supermarkets, it's a whole complete complete community. They have their schools, their supermarkets, they have their security, they have their own police, they have their army. Sort of the government gives them that army because mainly super rich people stay here. You understand? Building all these long walls. Look at that. So look at the view. There is a lake view down there. You see, look at that. That is a lake view. So they have their own schools, they have their own supermarkets, they have their own security. Like, it's a whole community. When you come in, you don't have to go back or go out unless you're going to work outside the whole community. This is it. These are new mansions coming up. And then you see the greenery, man. Oh man, Uganda is a beautiful country, man. Look at all that green. Look at that. and it's not even so much of a rainy season. Look at that green, man. Everywhere's green, the beauty. That's why we are called the Pearl of Africa, because of this beauty, man. It's amazing. This nation is amazing, man. The people out there should just come and visit us. Visit Uganda and then be surprised. And you know that what people tell you about our country or our countries here in Africa is all wrong. They keep spreading that we are poor and our country is starving and we are living in a desert or whatever, man. That's so wrong. Oh, these are mega houses. Look at that, mega houses. Only that I can't be seen taking their video. I'm doing it in a very secretive manner. They can't allow me to do this. Look at that. Just look at this greenery, man. Isn't this so beautiful? Isn't this the best country in the world, man? Look at that. Look at all those major modern houses. Look at that. I don't know. Let me try and go a little bit closer. Hope they don't. Look at that. Well, I stopped there because the road was becoming narrow and I'm seeing a lot of people, so I don't want to go in trouble. But I'll take the other route and I'll come and meet and still come through there. I will come. These houses are amazing. This is Uganda. See, you're not in California, somewhere in Beverly Hills. You're in Uganda. This is what we do. You get that? You dig? That's what the people say. See, they say, you dig? Well, this is Africa, man. This is Uganda. You know, you go some places and you think you're in Beverly Hills or in California, somewhere in Hollywood. Because of what is happening there, people are building mega mansions. You understand? And the greenery will kill you. Hello. How are you? Let me check this. Washingtonia Lane. Washingtonia Lane. See that? Washingtonia Lane, like basically it's like Washington, yeah? Oh damn. That was Washingtonia Lane. Welcome to Executive Village. Akright Road, Acacia Street, Apple Lane, Apafu Circuit, Pia Lane, Maringa Rise, Podoska Street, Podokapas Street, then Washingtonia Lane. That is the one that I had taken you. That is the one that I took you on. This is Dr. Anatoly Kamgisha. This is the guy who brought this idea of this Akright, the Akright as a village. That is the guy. He wrote his book from a business tragedy to strategy. You understand? He's called Dr. Anatoly Kamgisha. The tested formula for the 21st century's entrepreneur. You understand? This is the guy who came up with all this. I think he was with other people. I'm not too sure about but I know he was part of those people who had that idea and brought up that idea, starting up this Akright, the city. It's like the Akright city. He was part of the people who started up this idea, and it grew into this whole big community. Look at that. I know the sun is here. Hope you can see properly, but you see there's that lake view. There's a lake view there. Amazing. That's Lake Victoria, and the hills, the green, the everything, man. These are plots that you can buy, or somebody has already bought them and they're just waiting to build. Now that you see there, I can't point a finger there. That house, you see the greenhouse, that one, this one here, where the camera is facing, that is Minister Nankabirwa. That is a minister in government, and this is her house. I told you this is where the ministers and the super rich hide. So see all this is what shows you what is happening this side. Executive, Victoria village, all these professional village, Park village, Rendezvous village, Rhine village, New World village, Sun City village, ICT village, golf course, executive villa, Ham Enterprises, golf course. Actually, there is a golf course here. So this is what you see. I hope you can see because the sun is too much. Ark Gardens. Okay, there's Akright Road here, the golf course down there. Let's first go to the Akright Road. Like I said, this is the minister's. This is the minister's house. This mansion. See major houses coming up. Major houses coming up. Trees, amazing trees for the breeze and for the greenery, for life, man. Celebrating life. Uganda is green, Africa is green. Uganda, the pearl of Africa. I keep saying that Uganda, like, I'm proud of this country, man. It's God blessed it with with nature. God bless this country with nature. It's the most expensive thing that we have. I don't think there is a country that has a weather like ours. Most beautiful weather, most beautiful nature, and I hope that we can keep preserving this. Look at that. All those are houses, but look at that green. You might actually think it's a forest, and yet it's not. You understand? It's crazy. The way God blessed us with all this is crazy, and I love it. I love it. That's why I love this country, man. I love Uganda. That's called a border. By now I know for sure you've seen so many videos from Uganda and most African countries. You know what a border is. It is a type of means that will take you anywhere. It's the easiest means. It comes straight to your house. It's a motorcycle, you pay, it takes you to wherever you want. Mega houses coming up. The lake view down there, it's amazing. Look at that. The view here is so damn. You understand? I don't know how you can beat that with this view. These are small houses, these ones that they build for some people who can't afford building mansions. So someone buys a plot of land and then they build some small houses, affordable houses, but very well maintained and very well built. Okay, that even those who are not super rich can afford to live in an environment like this. Okay, yeah. This house is mega, man. It's like a full-blown mansion. It even has a moat around it. I've ever gone inside this house and it sort of has water going around it. It's crazy, man. It's very big. This house, it has crazy fountains splashing water everywhere. I hope I can show it to you when I reach a certain, because I can't, the fence is too high. Hope I can show it to you when I reach around here. I think. Oh well, I don't know if you can see it. It's there. That house is crazy. It's huge. Modern house, very amazing. See that? Look at it. Hope you can see it properly. And what I like about these communities, for example this Akright city, is that it's very rare to find a dusty road. Most of these roads are tarmacked. You understand? These are houses that probably the owners are still getting some more money. They've stopped a bit, and this one, since it's just being developed, you understand, this is just being developed. Okay. It's amazing, man. These communities are so. And by the way, we already left the diaspora community. We already left the diaspora community. We are in a totally different area. This one's differentiated by roads, lane, rises, but the diaspora community, we've already left it. But it's also organized in such a way that there are storied houses this side for the super rich. The others are down. Those ones that are single storied house, not actually single bungalows, like those ones that are not storied houses. They are down there. I'm gonna take you there, but I'm still up this side where only raised houses, storied houses are allowed. Those that are not storied are supposed to stop down there. I'll take you there. So this now these ones are houses for rent. See, I think you rent, but also if you can afford to buy an apartment, these are apartments. If you can afford to buy an apartment, then you can do. See, oh, many goats. Look at those, all those goats. Probably someone owns them and you just let them loose to come to maybe someone's plot, because there is a lot of grass and these goats can eat a lot of grass, so I think it's just feeding them. Well, it's very rare to find in these communities, but you know, find animals going around like that. So man, these are apartments, so amazing, man. It's called Denver Elysium. Look at the inside. See, there's cameras everywhere. That's why I'm trying to be very careful in the way I capture them, because I don't wanna get people coming out of there and asking me what am I capturing from, because actually down there is where it says they don't allow cameras in this community. But I'm practically breaking the law, but I'm doing it for you guys so that you can see the amazing Uganda. Now look at this house, so modern, man. Look at that. I hope you can see. I hope the camera can really show. There's the Expressway down there. That is also another community there. That is it's called Ham. I think it's Ham Villas, I think, down there. They're amazing. Look at that. I hope this camera gives the community the justice that it needs. Yeah, the beauty, man. The design, the beauty, the design. It's amazing. Look at that. I know I'm risking a lot. Look at that. Look. And look at those up there. Amazing. And when you're up here, this is your view. Man. Wow, man. So buying a plot down here, up here, man, in this community. Just basically in this community, it's a tug of war, man. You have to look at that house. Look at it. See cameras everywhere. Like you see, these are all cameras, and they're probably watching me right now, asking themselves, "Who is this dude filming our mansion?" Huh? Oh man, look at that. It's amazing. I keep giving you that view because there's the expressway down there. That is the most expensive road in the whole entire world. It's called the Kampala, Entebbe Kampala Expressway, the most expensive road in the entire world. And I mean that when I say deliberate, I mean when I say entire world, it is the most expensive road. Anyways, I'm still showing you these mansions. Look at that. Please don't come out and get me. I'm just showing my people how beautiful this country is, so that they can stop thinking that we are poor. Well, most of us are poor, but we also have very, very, very rich people who build mega houses like this. This is a gate. You might think this is a whole new other building, but this is a gate, man. Man, that's these hilly areas, man. Look at that. Put a house on the fence. Look at that. See. Wow. Hope they don't get me. These are what they call mansions. Coming up, mansions, big huge mansions coming up. Yeah, I was telling you about that road. You see the cars passing around there, you see? Hope you can see it. That is the most expensive road in the entire world. If you want to come see it, contact me, I'll take you there. So you can see that road. It's called the Entebbe Kampala Expressway. When you're going on it, you pay a little fee, but it's amazing. It's very, very amazing. I just hope they put lights on it very soon, so that when you're here at night you can see it lighting up. I love my country, man. It's so beautiful. Look at me risking all this. Hope people are not staying in there and want to ask me what I'm doing, filming their houses. Look at that mansion up there. Here it's another plot. Obviously someone is going to build here. That is Pepsi. That is the company I was telling you about, the Pepsi Cola company. It's I think the headquarters now. It's a new one. It's been relocated from somewhere in Kampala, or if not, this is also a branch, I think. But I've heard that it should be the headquarters now. Not too sure about that. Don't quote me on that. But with all this sun, I hope you're seeing, because look at that sun. Beautiful, man. Africa is amazing. Yeah, look at all that. Look at that mansion up there. It's amazing. Hello, how are you? I wish I could go up there. I think I'm gonna go there. First, come. Look at this greenery. These are all these are cassava, mangoes. Like basically, if you're hungry, you can just go there and get something to eat. Of course, it's not yours, so most of the time you have to ask for permission before you do that. show you this. Look, be aware of dogs. Stay away from this gate. And sincerely, those are 2 gates, man. Has the inside gate and the outside gate. Be aware of dogs. Stay away from this gate. In bold letters. Don't joke. Wow. Most of these are new houses. Most of them. The owner of this plot basically built he built a water tank, I think, because he needs the water to build before he built the house. He built the water tank in the garage. The person that I showed you in. Look at this amazing, beautiful house. These are the only few roads that are not tarmacked that you would find in this community. And I think it's because it's a new, like this is, because the land still continues. So I think it's because they are building here just recently. All these houses have mega cameras. It makes you a little bit scared. Very many cameras. Oh, these walls are too high. Like even some houses you can't see them. Hear those dogs? They are telling me, get out of here, get out of here. You don't smell like a rich person. Hopefully they're not. There's high gates. High gate. See the houses, you can't even look at the houses. Look up there. No. You can't even see the houses, man. The gates are so high. Very, very, very. It's very hard to see those houses. You don't want to look like you're sneaking too much. They might release the dogs on me. Look at those dangerous cameras. It has eyes. The owner of this house, look at all those trees. Wow, mangoes, guavas. Oh man, it's so beautiful, man. I'd love to own a house that has, you know, all these green trees and everything. Please God, answer my prayers, please. Help me work so much so that I can gain it. I can have it. I take it in the name of Jesus Christ. Yeah. This person is put up a fence. He's planning to build. It's no joke. That's the road we've been on down there. Those are the houses behind. These ones are the one. You can see from here. capture a lot. I want people to come for me. It's the gate, it enters there, man. It's beautiful flowers. This is how we preserve our water. Put water tanks up there, and then that is what serves the whole house. That is 5,000 liters and serves the whole house. This is another plot. I think the owner hasn't decided to build yet. Okay, all these are plots up here, you see. All these are plots waiting to be built on. This is Pine Lane. This is Jotrafa Lane. Jotrafa Lane. This one is still not yet tarmacked. I think because the houses here are still being built anew. Still building on this road. Houses are still being built, new houses. Look at that one, very modern house. Beautiful modern house. Timber walls. Look at that. It's huge gate. Looking up there, those are the Denver Elysium apartments. But I'm trying to show you this house. Look at it. So beautiful modern house. You see? Look at that. Yeah. Look at that. I'm racing against what? Against time. These are sugar canes. I think this is someone's plot, planting here some sugar canes. That's what I've been telling you, that Uganda is a very fertile place. If you want, you can get sugar canes and go, but you have to ask for permission, of course. They find you just picking them for no reason, you'll be punished. Look at those kids. They're stoning each other. Still amazing houses. Gorgeous, gorgeous, amazing houses. Look at that. Hope they don't come out and beautiful, beautiful modern house. Beautiful, beautiful. It's the gate, flowers, sugar canes. Look at that, sugar canes outside here. Look at that, mangoes everywhere. Mangoes, avocados, all kinds of fruits. You understand? I like this house. I've never liked green. I mean, I've never liked green on a house. I love green, but not on a house, but this looks amazing. And this, look at that cute house. Mangoes everywhere, bananas. This house is not yet finished. These mansions, these houses are hidden. If you don't find a tall wall fence, you find so many trees covering it, hiding it. This is a new house also being built. Most of these houses are brand new, and those that were here before are also being renovated so that they can fit the standard. See, that was palm rice. No, sorry, chocolate palm rice. I'm trying to find. This is a nursery school. It's B Smart Daycare and Child Development Center. All of this. Okay, let me first go down. Okay, what's your name?
My name's Shaka. Hey man, what's up guys? Hey.
Look at yourself here.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this
I'm
is
here
Shaka.
with my boy. Hey, what's your name?
I'm called Cash.
Cash.
Yes.
That's Cash Money.
Not Cash Money.
You know what
okay,
I'm saying?
that is short for Cashasia.
Cashasia.
Yes.
But I'm gonna call him Cash Money because he doesn't like it. You know
okay, I don't like it actually.
Cash Money.
It puts me into a lot of trouble.
Akright, man. Akright's an amazing place, man. We come here, we you know, you can look at that, man.
The light comes from this side.
Oh, okay.
You are darker than actually you are.
Perfect now.
Yeah. So this is.
So you know, Akright looks beautiful. You know, we have amazing schools here. We have amazing people.
Yeah.
And we also have fitness.
This guy
you know
is too tall.
We get strong in Akright. We get. You know,
this guy is like what, like 2 feet? No, actually not 2 feet.
I'm not really that tall.
Yeah, but how tall are you?
I'm not really that tall. I'm 6'3".
6'3"?
6'3".
That is tall, man.
Just saying, bro.
That is tall, man.
Just saying.
You can play
I
ball.
wasn't 6'3" all the time.
Okay.
I used to be really short, but I started to do the right things.
Okay.
In God's image, and He started to give me these gifts.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what it is.
So what can you tell me about Akright?
Hey man, I can tell you that this place is spiritual.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, you come here if you wanna open your mind.
Did you grow up
free
here?
your mind. Yeah.
Okay. So when you say open up, when you free your mind, what do you mean?
So what I mean by that is we have a lot of nature.
Okay, yeah, I love that.
As you can see behind me.
100%. I've been saying that all over when these people think that we're actually starving and stuff.
Exactly, bro. We're not starving in Africa, bro. We have water, bro.
There is something that is a narrative that the news puts out there, but
the nature is number one. The nature is number one, and you see, nature brings us closer to God.
Amen.
Meaning that we get closer with ourselves.
Amen.
So if you want to find out about yourself, get closer to nature.
Amen.
Akright is the place, bro.
Akright.
Yes, sir.
The real mega rich and you know, politicians keep hiding. That is the theme of this, where the politicians and the mega rich hide.
Exactly.
Yes.
Bro.
So I've been vlogging about that.
This is where they be, bro. This is where we be.
This is where he be.
Being creative.
This is where he be.
Yeah, the creative, the artists. The artists. This is where the artists be.
Yeah,
we
so
have a lot of artists
I've been
here,
telling them, you know, you can't starve. There is food just basically everywhere.
Exactly.
Mangoes, you find most of this stuff just you.
Bro, we in Africa, we have everything we need.
And we eat nutritious stuff.
We have nutritious stuff, man.
Yeah,
but number one, we have God. That's the closest. We're the closest to God.
I love it that you love God.
We lie on the equator, man.
Amen.
This is real. We lie on the equator.
That's why we have the best weather.
This is it. Yeah. This climate, everything is perfect here because we're closest to God here.
That's why we call the Pearl of Africa. So pull up this side. That's why we call the Pearl of Africa. Akright is where you experience that Pearl of Africa experience. That's where you get it. Akright. Your name again?
My name's Shaka, man.
When you sound like you have that artistry kind of vibe.
I'm an artist, man.
He just looks about like there's something about you. Yes, what are you, a rapper?
Yeah, I do music.
Okay.
I also do mostly like online stuff, digital stuff, you know, digital art like graphics.
Okay, you do that?
Website design, website development.
Okay, give yourself a shout out.
Hit me up. Hey, go to my Instagram, mellow.fit.
Mellow.fit. Spell that.
MELLO.FIT.
.FIT.
Pull up, man. Pull up. Let's get well. Let's get mental wellness. Good mental health.
You have that Zen vibe,
yeah? Through fitness, you know. Hey, shout out to my boy, Cash Money.
Yeah, man. You have a YouTube channel? No, you don't?
That's the same username.
What
mellow.fit.
is that? Mellow.fit.
Mellow.fit on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, everything.
Okay.
That's where we at, bro.
Okay. Yeah. There is something. Okay. Probably I'm gonna put this out. I don't know when. maybe there's something I have to put up tomorrow.
Inshallah.
Then after tomorrow, maybe in like around 3 days, maybe I would send you this so that you
Bro,
can
I'll be waiting,
watch
bro.
yourself there.
I'll be waiting, man.
Okay. See, the lights have come up. That shows you the sun is setting. It's becoming a little bit dark. You understand? Look at that. I think this is gonna be like a field where people are just gonna come and probably play basketball and stuff. I think they're setting it up. It's beautiful. Yeah, like I was saying, we have a Pepsi company down there. It's now 1.3 kilometers, and you'll be there. I wanted to show you. Like, this is the golf course of this Akright city. Look at that, amazing. Look at that, it's so beautiful, man. This Akright city is so zen. It has this golf course, man. So beautiful. Like, after you come out of your house, you come here and play golf. Look at that. Look at that huge dog. You see that? That's what I mean. People are there playing golf. So huge. You know, this golf course is so huge. I don't know how they measure golf course, but I think they say things like, I don't know, I don't want to attempt it. But it goes up to very far away, so many acres of it. People are already there playing. And there's greenery everywhere. Man, this Africa, man, so amazing. The golf course continues. It continues acres and acres of land, you know. Africa is not a jungle, man. Africa is not a jungle. Africa is the most beautiful place, but Uganda is the most beautiful country. Look at that. That's golf course. That's the golf course. People are there playing golf. It's so beautiful. Look at that. Akright. This is called Akright City. Akright City. That's the golf course. You understand? See? People are everywhere playing. And they call these are houses. They call this welcome to Golf Course Executive Village. You understand? And that is the executive village. That is the golf course. The golf course. Mega houses. I love that house. That one in the middle. It's a modern. It has some stone on it. It's cute. Look at that. Mega. Mega houses. Whoa, mega houses are being constructed. Yeah. This is beautiful. See, the lights have started to come out because it's becoming very late. Beautiful houses. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful houses. Look at that. Wow. I don't know what this is. Wow. Look at them. There's a nice place that side. There's a house is being built, not yet finished though. Oh, those are amazing houses. That is the pharmacy plus the supermarket. Vintage pharmacy Akright of the supermarket inside there. Very, very late. This shows you how very late this place is. It's coming, it's 7 coming to 8, and I will stop here for now. I didn't get to finish the whole Akright estate because most of the places were restricted. Man, this Akright city or Akright estate is vast. It's big, man. It's very huge. Walking around it, because I couldn't use for example maybe a boda or a car or a taxi or whatever, because then of course that doesn't give you the it doesn't put me on ground. I don't want to just go through and through. I just I wanted just to calm down and walk through so that you can enjoy the estate with me. So with that being said, I'm gonna stop here for now. I know I've done I think 3/4 of it. There are so many places where, you know, ministers and you know, politicians, big politicians stay, that they couldn't allow me to film. There are so many soldiers around, and they couldn't let me out. Otherwise, sorry, the cars are passing. Otherwise, they would have taken my camera and most probably tell me to delete. The worst scenario, even just don't give back my camera, because there is a sign somewhere when you're entering that says you're not allowed to film someone is home. You understand? So if that is there and they found me doing that, then that would mean that I'm breaking the law. So I basically couldn't risk some places, because actually this is where the president's son also stays, the son of the president, and the daughter of the president also stays in this Akright city, this estate. So it's jittery, it's slippery, you know. If they found you, that would be a mess. That would be very, very bad for me. So yes, but thank you for watching this. Thank you for always coming to watch my videos. I love you so much. You keep pushing me whenever I watch this video. Please, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, share this channel, share this content, share my content, leave a comment please, and subscribe, share and like. Please leave a comment. It doesn't matter if it's a bad comment. I'm all good. I appreciate positive criticism. I appreciate positive criticism. So if you're gonna give me that, thank you very much, because I'm here to grow. You understand? There's no light. I'm sorry, but I have to do this. Please, if you're new to this channel, again, subscribe. But if you're a returning subscriber, you know you're so dear to me. I love you. You keep me pushing, man. I love you. Please come again. Bring your friends to subscribe. Bring your friends to enjoy Uganda, man. This is the most beautiful country in the world, gifted by nature. We are around the equator. Like the weather in this, no one in this world, on this planet has the weather like we have. Amazing. We have sun, we have rain, we have cloudy. We never have extreme weathers. You understand? So yeah, I love you. Take care of your good self. I'll see you in the next vlog. All right, love you. Mwah.